Robert back here, Bluegrass Bushcraft. Welcome to another edition of the Coffee Challenge. Today we'll be using my, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, Svea123. Keep it stored in this little cook kit. Some of my older subscribers have already seen a lot of my stoves before, but I've got a lot of new subscribers that haven't. So we'll be using this for the Coffee Challenge today. Inside, got the Folgers, a collapsible cup, and also keep my stove, if I've got them in a cook kit, I keep them in a plastic bag just to keep the, in case that the fuel cap seal fails. I mean, that'll contain the fuel and not contaminate my cook kit. Comes with a cup and the handle. Like a little pot, but I've neglected this over the years, and it's a little grimy. I don't use it much, and so I'll be using my cook kit that came with it today. Okay, I've already checked the fuel level, and it's almost full. It's still got fuel in it from the last time I used it back in the summer. So that's a good sign that your stove isn't leaking if it still has fuel. I mean, I've stored these stoves away before like that in my camping gear and come back and they won't have no fuel in them. I mean, that means they got a small leak somewhere, probably the fuel cap seal, and the fuel is evaporating off, but this has still got plenty of fuel, so that's a good sign. Turn out the little pot supports. Prime with denatured alcohol. Can't see it for the housing, but there is a small beveled recess underneath that burner in the top of the tank, and it will you fill that with alcohol for priming. Looks like I might have overfilled it a little bit. I see a little drip coming down the side here, so hopefully I won't burn my lantern vise down. Don't see any on the vise, but knowing my luck. Let's give that a few minutes to prime. Okay, it's done priming. Hopefully it's warm enough that it'll fire up. Let's see what we got. Sounding good. Well, I'll probably kill it here. I'm going to turn this back and forth a few times. Use the tip cleaner to clean that tip. I see a little carbon soot buildup in there from the last time I used it, so that's a sign that the tip needs cleaned. So I'll probably have to relight it. Always keep a paper towel in the bottom. That protects the surface just in case the plastic bag wears through, and don't let the brass stand rub on my finish on the inside of my pot. And plus, paper towel is always handy. Okay, I think with this particular pot, it's going to work better to turn them pot supports in. Turn them in for smaller pots or out for larger pots. Yeah, much better. Should be to a boil in no time. Love you some Folgers. Love these little Folgers pouches. Oh, they're so convenient. I heard Jason mention the other day that sometimes he just wanted his coffee in a hurry, so he doesn't let pour over. Hey, that's just like this. Or sometimes you're just ready for your coffee. You don't want to take time to perk it. Alright, there's this week's edition of the Coffee Challenge. Steve, I think you'll like that one. You just recently done one on your I can't remember, Pack something was the brand of yours. Same identical thing as the Svea123, just a different brand, just as good of a stove. So I think you'll enjoy that. And anyway, that's a great little kit. I mean, I love the size of the stove. It fits right down in one of my favorite cook kits, and put it in a little mesh bag and drop it right in the pocket of one of my backpacks. That's one of my go-to camping stoves, backpacking. Man, that's extra good this morning for some reason. Just hit the spot when it's cool outside, not too cold. I think it's mid to upper 30s, almost 40 right now maybe. And good breeze going outside, and I got a kerosene heater and a lantern going here in the shop, so it's cozy. And well, not cozy, but I'm not freezing to death. And man, this coffee's good. All right, I want to send this cup of coffee out to Big Fred. Hope you're watching, buddy. It's for you. Y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe. God bless.